Hello guys, we are so back at the stream. Let's see stream start हुई या नहीं हो तो जानी चाहिए. Yep, it is started I guess. Okay, start. Hello guys, we are hmm. So yeah, we will continue our new lecture.
One of them will be covering DS Algo in such depth. We will be covering 456 modules and we will be solving 400 plus problems in this DS Algo course. So when you end this course, you can actually clear any of the DS Algo rounds in any of the interviews in any part of the world. So till now we have covered till step 3.1 fourth problem. And in this video, we will be covering these 5 problems. Just in case you want to directly jump to any of the particular problem, the timestamps will be there. You can directly jump over. But let's get started with the first problem, which is left rotate an array by one place. So if you have seen our previous video, you know that we always start from brute, then we go to better, and then we go to optimal. Given that the brute and better exists for that problem, and this is the way you should always tell in an interview. Why? Because in an interview, your thought process should be visible to the interviewer because it's you who will be driving the interview. So make sure you follow this particular step-by-step optimization of approaches because it does leave a very positive impact on the interview. Now, coming back to the problem, left rotate the array by one place. What does it mean? So, given an array, you have to left rotate it. Yes, you have to left rotate it by one place. So, if I have this array and you have to left rotate it by one place, so one place. So, one element will go and rotate it. So, basically, this one will go to the end because you rotate it. And
So I will go to n minus one location, right? In nth location actually. I will go to nth location and middle वाला middle पे ही रहेगा.
everyone will move a bit because you're rotating it. So it'll be like 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is what rotation means if I'm talking about left rotation. So I have rotated the array and this will be my final array. Now for this problem, this is a very easy problem. So you can directly jump to the optimal solution instead of going like to the brute where you take another array and store the answer in another array. It's not required. For this problem, you have to solve the problem in the given array itself.
एक मिनट guys, एक मिनट. मेरे को इसका रिफ्रेश रेट कम करने दो. Good. Is it visible right now? Same. Good.
Like you cannot use any new array. Make sure you solve the problem in the given array itself. Now, since it has been clearly stated that you have to just rotate it by one place, hence the problem is very simple. After that, we will be increasing the difficulty of the problem. But as of now, let's understand how do you left rotate by one place. Now, I know one thing. If I have to talk about left rotation, let's visualize what happened in the final array. In the final array, this is the only guy that went to the last. The first guy is the only guy that went to the last. And apart from that, what happened? The 2 moved here, the 3 moved here, the 4 moved here, the 5 moved here. So it's like they moved one place ahead. So moving them one place ahead should not be a big deal. But we need to store this one. So assume I say temporary equal to array of 0. And over here, temporary will be stored as 1 because array of 0 is 1. Now, what I say is, okay, I'm standing here. This 2, ideally, since it is left rotated by 1, should go at the 0th index. So I'll place it here. So it's like saying, okay, if I'm at ith index, I'll place it at 1 index before. And then again, I'll move the ith index and I'll say, place it at 1 index before, which is again the I minus 1. And then again, I'll move the ith index and I'll say, place it at 1 index before. So this will be placed here. Then I'll move here and I'll say, place this 5 at 1 index before. So this will be placed. Once I've done
Array
this,
I
the
0
iteration will be over.
is equals
Once
to
the
I
iteration
minus
is
1,
over, the last place
where I is greater than n.
is having 5 as of now. We need to take this one and place it at the last place, and the one is stored in temporary variable. So you take this temporary and do this after left rotating it by one place. But the n minus you can do is you can always do so you can run a loop till I minus position, which is means this
ये brute force
will be
हुआ ना.
completed, and at the end of the day, at this position, which is nothing but array of as simple as that. If I have to discuss the time complexity, what is the time complexity? Hereby the time
10.
complexity. Why? Because we are doing everything in any extra space by itself. So we can say to solve the problem is big O of n because we are modifying the array. So the space used to solve the problem is big O of n because we're using an array to solve the problem. yeah, that array is already there, but we are using it. So if someone says, what is the space used in your algorithm? Then it becomes weak of n because you definitely are using this array, but it is already created, but you're using it in your algorithm. But if someone says, what is the space that you're like, what is the extra space that you're using? Then the extra space is big of one. But in for the algorithm, we definitely are using this. So understand the subtle difference. If someone says in the algorithm, you should always take the space that you are being used, like that's being used. And if someone says, what's the extra space? Then you can say big of one. So there's a subtle difference. Whenever you go to an interview, always clarify it. Tell them that, sir, the extra space is. So whenever you go to an interview, always clarify this. Tell them, sir or ma'am, the extra space that I'm using is big of one. But in order to solve this problem, I'm using this array. So if you have to take space into consideration for the algorithm particularly, I will say I'm using this array. So thereby a big of n space is being used. Yes, it's already given to me, but I'm using it in order to solve it. So this way you tell to the interview so that every concept of yours is crystal clearly presented to the interview and he is impressed. This is how you should write the interviews. Got it? So if you want to solve this problem, the problem link will be in the description. So I've written the exact same code and I'm submitting this problem and it is running absolutely fine. So I've solved this problem. Now, if this problem comes up in an interview, the follow-up question very likely will be
तो इतना ही था इसका, वही था इसका brute force सर, इतना सेम ही था basically. The question is this one, guys. Where the fuck is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Here. This is the question. क्या है फिर किधर है? जागे जागे सोई ना मैं तेरी राह. So हमने कुछ नहीं किया. क्या लॉजिक था भाई इसका? हम एक जगह से शिफ्ट कर रहे थे ना, लाइक i-1 पे. भाई नहीं, जीरो से थोड़ी ना स्टार्ट होगा मेरे भाई.
concept of
1 से स्टार्ट होगा ना, वही मैं कह रहा हूँ. For I is equals to 1, i plus plus, एंड हमें यार टेम्प आया हुआ है जीरो का भाई. वो तो सही ना, इंटरनेट पे कनेक्टेड, क्या हो गया? ओ फक, इंटरनेट नहीं आ रहा. वेट, इज इट ओके? लाइव स्ट्रीम से चलनी तो चाहिए. इज इट वर्किंग? वो नहीं चल रही, मेरी लाइव स्ट्रीम नहीं चल रही. वेट भाई, क्या दिक्कत हो गई? आ तो रहा है भाई
जीरो
सब
होगा भाई.
कुछ. आ रहा है. ओके फाइन, आ रहा है. वो तो सही ना, इंटरनेट पे कनेक्टेड, क्या हो गया? ओ फक, इंटरनेट नहीं आ रहा. वेट, इज इट? इट्स टेम्परेचर इन अरे बहन चोद क्या हो रहा है यार इसको। क्या हो क्या रहा है भाई, इसके कुछ आउटपुट ही नहीं दे रहा। वेट,
of yours is crisp
सी आउट
from
करना है क्या मेरे को?
question and it is running absolutely fine.
रिटर्न भी तो करना है, लॉल। यार यही तो दिक्कत है मेरे को, एक कैसे कभी कभी याद नहीं रहता यार।
Problem link with
क्या करूँ, एंड आए करूँ क्या, वो भी नहीं कर रहा मेरे को पता है। रुक जाओ मेरे दाता, रुक जाओ। भाई क्या दिक्कत है भाई, इसको मैं क्या करूँ, मैं वीएस कोड चला लूँ क्या एक फाइनली। अबे यार क्या क्या करूँ मैं इसका, उसको सेव भी तो करना पड़ेगा। क्या करूँ, इसको सेव ये अपना। यार ऑनलाइन कंपाइलर का यही है यार, मैं क्या बताऊँ इसको। यार यार यहाँ पे क्या होता है जीसीसी, कुछ अलग सा ही एरर आ जाएगा। मेरे को ऐसा मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है एज अ कोडर या फिर डेवलपर मेरे को ऐसा माइंडसेट नहीं रखना चाहिए। हाँ भाई चल। भाई तो इतना धीरे चलेगा तो कैसे होगा मेरे भाई। अरे बहन, क्या है भाई भाई कोड में दिक्कत है, कोड में दिक्कत है क्या? क्या हो क्या रहा है यार, कम ऑन। यार कम ऑन, मेरे को हर छोटी छोटी चीज डीबग चैट जीपी, अरे क्या दिक्कत है भाई, चुत कर देना सॉल्व। हर छोटी छोटी चीज में क्या करूं मेरे भाई, सपना है क्या मेरे को? यहाँ पे सी आउट होगा क्या, मेरे को लग रहा है सी आउट होगा, रिटर्न नहीं होगा, पता है सी आउट होगा। क्या हो गया मेरे भाई, क्या ड्राइवर ने क्या कोड लिखा है
will
भाई,
be in the
कम
description.
ऑन। मैंने भी जस्ट ड्राइवर वाला ही कोड लिखा है ना। अच्छा तो ये ऐसा है क्या? क्या भाई मेरे को समझ ही नहीं आता होता है कभी कभी, लाइक मैं किस दुनिया में जीता हूँ भाई। ये भी एक चीज मेरे को दिमाग में अपने ड्रिल करनी पड़ेगी कि हम मैरिस्टर हो। यार ऐसे भी करना था यार। गुड। हाँ तो मेरे को अब समझ आया, इसको डिलीट करो भाई, इसको डिलीट करो, किधर है ये? डोंट सेव इट। ओके लेट्स डू इट। मैं हमेशा ये भूल जा रहा हूँ कि यू इवन नीड टू एक्सट्रैक्ट द डिजिट्स, सॉरी, एक्सट्रैक्ट द एरे, टू बी ऑनेस्ट, पता है यही तो दिक्कत हो रही है। यार n-1 क्यों आ गए? वाई AR n-1? हम्म।
description. So I've written the exact same code and I'm submitting this problem and it is running absolutely fine. So I've solved this problem. Now, if this problem comes up in an interview, the follow-up question very likely will be the next one, which is left rotating an array by d places. Till now, you solved a problem where you did left rotate the array by one place. Now, I am telling you, okay, one is easy. What if I give you two? What if I give you three? What if I give you four? Can you left rotate an array by certain number of places? So that certain number is d. D can be anything in a problem. So you have to design an algorithm so that the algorithm works for any given number of places. That is what the follow-up question will be. So let's try to solve this follow-up problem. So let's understand the problem statement. It states you to left rotate the array, but this time by d places. Assume for this given example array, we have d equal to 2. So it's stating that left rotated by two places. So these two elements should be left rotated, and these elements should be moved by two places. This is what you mean by left rotation. So if I do that, the resultant array will be 3, 4, 5.
कैसे करूँगा बहन जो इसका मैं सुन ना। अगर मेरे को कोई बोल रहा है कि मेरे को दो एरेज को वो करना है, दो एलिमेंट्स को मेरे को उसको शिफ्ट करना है, तो मैंने एक एलिमेंट कैसे सेट किया था कि इसको टेम्पररी वन, बट मेरे को डीएथ एलिमेंट को करना है ना, हर चीज़ को मैं टेम्पररी कर सकता हूँ। क्या करूँ मेरे भाई, क्या कर सकता हूँ मैं? व्हाट कैन आई ऑप्टिमली डू बेटर? क्रेजी क्लोथ। What can I do? What can I do? What can I do optimally better? उनको अगर दो एलिमेंट को क्या करूँ बहन जो, लाइक दो एलिमेंट को अगर मेरे को, दो एलिमेंट को मुझे अगर, दो एलिमेंट्स को अगर मुझे इसको करना है तो मैं क्या करूँ, क्या करूँ? कम ऑन, व्हाट इफ मैं ऐसे मांगू एलिमेंट्स कितने करना है हमको? पहले बात तो इसके लिए पॉपुलर फंक्शन बनाना पड़ेगा। भाई क्या पता है जो कैसे करेंगे इसको?
6, 7, and then 1 and 2. So this 1 and 2 kind of moves here and then moves here, and these will move 2 places ahead. So this is what the resultant array will be after you have left rotated the array by d places. D over here is two. D could have been three. Yes, D could have been three as well. In case of three, what would have been the answer? Yes, obviously. In that
Oh, well, let's keep it up for today because मुझे एक urgent काम याद आ गया. Thank you for watching, guys. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.